Hello, I'm Amir Nir. I'm from Israel. I have a painting school. And today I'm going to show you another demo of painting in watercolor. Today we're going to use only the brush without any preliminary drawing. And portrait of a Cambodian girl. And this is part of our English program, and you can look at my channel to see more videos speaking English and introducing you to new ways of watercolor painting. So without any further talking, let's start. So here we have the drawing. It doesn't matter really what palette you're using. I'm not going to specify any palette right now. I just put on my palette colors that I like. Light, kind of light blue, verditer, we call it verditer blue. Jean Briand 1 and 2, which is a Holbein, contain white, and then lemon yellow, rose sienna, burnt sienna, reds, and some blues. So whatever you feel like, you can use. When you're drawing directly with the brush, so you want to start very light, because if you make mistakes and you want them to disappear in the process. The picture is basically like a portrait size or portrait, but since I'm filming this in a landscape form. Has to be lighter. So I start with the pencil, which is some kind of a block-in to see where things are supposed to go. It's a bit different from pencil drawing because we don't go so much into details and all this. We emphasize our effort on the brush. So if the shoulder will be here, the chin will be lower, and we can see it's going to be lower. Since watercolor tends to get lighter when it dries, I don't worry so much about. Now I want to check my dimensions. Since I'm working kind of on the table, and this is not the best way to draw, I must tell you, because I have this part is closer to me and this part is farther away, and I tend to make it longer in order to compensate for losing of the board in front of my eyes. So I better check. Just placement. Make some placements. Let's say I take the chin a little bit farther down. I'm really just placing the parts in its place. can erase a little bit with the water. In this case, the eyebrows is supposed to be some kind of a center, I think. So it might go a bit higher. The corner of the mouth compared to the width of the nose, and then the eyes will be here, kind of. And when I mark them like this, I get a feeling of where we're going. Her head is a little bit to the right, so we had a bigger part here and smaller part here, so we can see more of the ear in this side. So this is the main idea of the face. Let me erase here a little bit. So we can do it this way. I might use a fan to fasten the drying time. It's not the best idea. I like it dry naturally, but sometimes you want to make it faster. Okay. So I measure where the hands should be. I always thinking like vertical, horizontal, and diagonals. And this is what we have on the paper. It's always flat, right? So we are not, doesn't matter so much the hands here, the hair will come here. Okay, so this is about the beginning of the drawing process. Just to get some ideas about how to make it. So I'll take a wider brush. I like the Chinese brushes to begin with. They're soft, and this one not so soft. Yes, have to open it. It says, that you should wash your brushes after every session, but I never heard anybody is doing it, including me. And the color is drying on the brush. Okay. A bit burnt sienna. Burnt sienna is a brownish, is a reddish brown. And let's see, like this and like this. If you work with a brush, you think about how you can enjoy the process, because anyway, your drawing depends on the brush and your skills and ability, and of course you increase the results. Let's put some paint. So I'm not thinking about lines right now. No lines, only some ideas of where I see the darks, when I see the lights. And I have a little bit of tilt, I think maybe 20 degrees. And here we have the shadow as well. So I connect it now, as we do in oil painting. We connect the shadows to bring them up later on. So I think here it's a little bit too much, too wide, the shoulder. So I'll put something over there later on. Any picture that you take and you paint, it is not about how you paint the picture, is about how you paint the painting. Which means don't think that you obliged to take everything from the picture and to do it as you copy the picture. This is fun to do, and you want to have fun when you paint with watercolor. Otherwise, you suffer because there's not too much room for correction in watercolor. So if you make mistakes, this is how you learn. So I can let it dry a little bit and make greens. I have one green here, I think, yes. But I like to make it with yellow and blue. Just to give some background. Conversation inside the painting. Okay, I think it's a little bit wet all over. I would like to make 2 minutes to let it dry, and then we come back.